Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old Iranian Kurd, was detained in Tehran by the morality police for allegedly failing to properly cover her hair. She passed away in custody 3 days after her arrest. The police said she had a heart attack during mandatory hijab training, but pictures of her in the hospital in a coma with bruises emerged. The protests that have been going on for weeks are the largest mass demonstrations Iran has seen in years. Mahsa Amini's death has become a lightning rod for many people across the nation who is fed up with a religious regime that interferes. They quickly went viral and caused widespread anger. The morality police, also known as guidance patrols, are a division of the Iranian police force that enforces the Islamic dress code in public places. According to the law, all women must cover their heads and wear loose clothing. Although men can also be arrested, the majority of those detained receive training on how to wear the hijab and adhere to Islamic values. A lot of this is open to interpretation, giving the morality police a lot of arbitrary power. The regulations are extremely conservative, and activists have long opposed a control system that restricts what ought to be a fundamental right, the ability to dress your body in foreign countries. The death of Mahsa Amini has reverberated throughout Iran, igniting an anger that has been simmering below the surface for years against religious laws that are extremely oppressive. Protesters calling for justice and democracy have been met with a systematic and brutal crackdown, but people haven't been stopped because, in addition to being fed up with the clerical regime and its repressive rules, they also want to be free from the clerical regime. Iran's supreme leader asserts that all of this has been orchestrated by America, the Great Satan, and the Zionists, but there is no evidence that this is the case. People are also angry at the miserable living conditions made worse by years of US sanctions. Foreigners have witnessed widespread protests before, but this one is different. The protests are mostly led by women, and they have support from across the entire spectrum of Iranian society. Iran's supreme leader also claims that all of this has been orchestra. The veil, or hijab, has long been a symbol for many oppression, and many women are now ripping off and burning their head coverings in protest. No one knows how all of this will end, but it is the most significant challenge the Islamic Republic has faced since its founding. In fact, what is happening in Iran's cities appears to be very much an organic movement to people who are not afraid to defy their regime's strict Islamic laws.